everyone, Tom Butwin here for Premier Guitar. Today we're checking out the Airsonic W from Reverend Guitars. Before we dig into everything that this has to offer, make sure you are subscribed to the Premier Guitar YouTube channel so you don't miss anything in the future. So normally I would start with the neck of the guitar because that's where you grab it off the wall or out of the case, but today we have to start with this Carina body. It is a solid body guitar. However, we do have two F-holes, and these are not your typical F-holes. If you notice, they go all the way through both of these wings on this body. That's incredibly unique. Also, you might notice if you hold the guitar like this, we actually have two thicknesses on this body as well. You've got this thick center ridge, which is right down the middle here, and that's about as thick as you would expect a solid body electric guitar to be. But then when you go out to the wings here, these are considerably thinner. The top one's contoured for comfort, and this provides you with a really cool kind of halfway point between a semi-hollow guitar and a solid body guitar. And you're gonna hear that as we play through it and check out all the different tones, but it's incredibly unique to look at as well. It's got that typical kind of signature Reverend shape, but the thru-body F-holes are something you don't see every day, that's for sure. So if we head over to the neck, we have tons of features. There's a lot of extras on this guitar we have to cover. First, we've got locking tuners up here on the headstock, which are really convenient and play well with the tremolo, which we'll get to in a minute. Also, you'll notice this string tree is not your typical string tree. Most string trees on a guitar like this would be holding down just the high E and B strings, but in this case, it extends over to the G string as well, so you get that extra tension over the nut. Before we move away from the headstock, have to check this out. Each one of these guitars comes hand signed and hand numbered, which is really, really, really neat. Gives you that personal touch that is really great when you have an instrument that you kind of connect with. Moving on to the rest of the neck, this is a roasted maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard. It's got a medium oval profile, very comfortable all the way up and down the neck, feels great, and a 12-inch fingerboard radius. So as we move towards the body of this guitar, we do have to check out how the neck joins the body, and this is actually a 6-bolt bolt-on neck. Now, most of the time you have 3 or 4 bolts holding a neck onto a body. In this case, you get the extra 2 bolts, which gives you a ton of extra stability and pressure and just really connects the two pieces of this guitar. You're gonna get the full range of resonance that you could possibly get out of a bolt-on instrument with those extra 2 bolts there. Now, I did mention a tremolo. This is a Wilkinson Tremolo System, and it does have a pop-in bar that you can adjust to either swing or just stay right where you want it. No worries about screwing a bar in like some systems have. And you get a little bit of play in both directions. And it does give you the option when you open up the back cavity of the guitar here. It's got the cover on right now, but they have what's called a Variclaw tremolo adjustment system. So you don't actually have to move the claw at all. You can take the springs themselves and put them towards the outside of the claw or towards the inside of the claw and adjust how many springs you have in there to customize the tremolo and how you want it to move and react to your touch. Next, we've got the electronics on this guitar to cover, and there are a ton of features here that are really cool. The heart of the electronics suite on this guitar are the Railhammer Humcutter pickups. Now, these might look like humbuckers, but what you actually have going on here is a P90 style pickup that gives you all of the great P90 characteristics without the hum, which is super cool. Now, you've got a 3-way switch, which operates just as you would expect it to. You've got the bridge pickup, both pickups, and the neck pickup. 2 simple controls down here. You've got a volume and a tone, but let's not skip over the volume knob too quickly. You do have a treble bleed circuit that comes stock on this guitar, so you can maintain all of those highs and clarity as you go through the entire sweep of the volume knob. So don't think I forgot about the third knob up here. This is the bass contour knob, and it allows you to basically revoice your pickups in real time. When it's turned all the way up, you get the full characteristics of the P90 style pickups in this guitar. When you start to roll it back, you get into more of a twangy, kind of traditional single coil sound, which brings incredible versatility to this guitar. So that's the Airsonic W. It is a striking guitar with these thru-body F holes and the thin wings that attach to this center ridge. Of course, it's a Reverend guitar through and through, as you can tell by the headstock and the body shape, but continue on with these very unique take on P90 Humcutter pickups, as well as the bass contour knob, and then all of the extras that come along with it, and you've got yourself a really interesting package that's, again, visually stunning, but also just sonically interesting and versatile, and useful in tons of different musical situations. Once again, my name is Tom Butwin here for Premier Guitar. This has been the Reverend Airsonic W. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss anything in the future, and I will see you in the next one.